How's everybody doing? This is Alex here from CrossFit Decimate. I'm here with Ariana and Mallory. We have two young gymnasts. What we're going to do today is we're going to demo just two quick Olympic lifting movements that are done typically with a barbell. We're going to show the mechanics of the movement. We're going to show what we're utilizing to accomplish this movement and why it's important and beneficial to these young athletes to better their sport. It is movements that are fully utilizing our posterior chain. We're utilizing our core to extremity movements. We're utilizing trunk or midline stability, shoulder stability, flexibility, stabilization, all those things that are technically a weightlifting movement, a strength building movement, but can have a ton of carryover to a young gymnast, okay? So they're gonna be demoing the movement with a PVC pipe today. Like I said, this is something that can be done with a PVC pipe. It can be done all the way up to a very heavy load with a barbell, okay? One of my favorite quotes is one that says that the needs of the Olympian and the needs of your grandmother, or in this case, the needs of a young gymnast, only differ by degree, not kind. Meaning the degree of load. Today, these young girls are going to use a PVC pipe, but the kind being the movements, right? Hip mobility, ankle mobility, shoulder stability and mobility, midline or trunk and core strength. Those are all needed to do this movement. And the better we get those movements, the better these young girls can be at their sport, in this case, gymnastics. So I'm going to show the movements really quickly. We'll start with you, Mallory. Go ahead and kind of give an angle here. She's going to use a snatch grip, which is a wide grip. She's going to set with her feet right underneath her hips. Come down into your setup position. Let's see. Let's go this way a little bit so they can see at an angle. Here's our setup position with a barbell. The thing is, like I mentioned, she is using mostly a posterior chain engagement. So her hamstrings, her glutes, her lumbar erectors are going to be engaging here, getting stronger, getting more stable in this movement. She keeps a nice flat back to keep that spine nice and neutral and safe. And what I'm going to have her do is she's going to extend her hips, stand real nice and tall and shrug, pull that barbell overhead and catch in an overhead position. All right, so now what we've done is we've created this aggressive core to extremity movement. So we're building strength in her posterior chain. We're building her core to extremity strength. And then in her receiving position, go ahead and catch overhead again. We're building shoulder stability and shoulder strength all the way from her scapula to her rhomboids, her shoulders, as well as the anterior side of the body, okay? So there's that. Thank you very much, Mallory. All right, I want you to come up and we're gonna show the overhead squat. So this is another movement that we utilize with young athletes as well, is the overhead squat. So a little bit wider grip. Come turn at an angle so you can see the plain view. So we're a little bit wider grip. Again, strengthening the overhead position, strengthening these shoulders. Gymnast needs strong shoulders. This is going to help build that, okay? Here, she's going to go down the overhead squat position. We're coming down to the squat, a little bit lower. All right, come on up. So that's our overhead squat. Again, she's using an 8-ounce PVC. We can work all the way up and load whatever is appropriate for our athlete that we're working with. One thing about the overhead squat, again, another one of my favorite quotes, is that the overhead squat is the ultimate core exercise, and it is peerless in developing athletic ability. Meaning, look at all the things that it takes to perform this movement well and build strength. Ankle mobility, knees, hips, midline stability, shoulders, balance, agility, coordination. Okay, all these things are employed in a simple movement like the overhead squat. So just give you a little bit of rundown of some of the things that we work with young athletes to strengthen them, keep their joints safe, and help them improve in gymnastics. Thanks for joining. Talk to you guys again soon.